of a load. It's an inductive load. The higher the temperature, the more electricity that thing's drawing. So you have higher temperatures inside because you turned your air conditioner off and now it's trying to cool it back off. You'd be running twice as much, 3 times as much of an amp draw.
I think you
Try to
pissed
cool.
off. I think you pissed off David.
Somebody's going to turn it back on.
I gotta go turn it back on.
Is that, are you saying that in the sense of
3
like
times.
daily use, like if you go to work and you turn it off for the
Yes.
day,
Yes.
or
Yes.
if I'm going on vacation for a week though?
Even then, no.
Is it really?
Really?
Okay, all right.
Wow.
Here's something to, there's multiple parts to air conditioning. And we call them air conditioners, not refrigerators. They're not freezers, they're not meat lockers. It's air conditioner. How we condition air, multi-step process. 1, we remove humidity. It could take 3 to 10 days to remove the humidity out of the house. You may have removed the humidity out of the air, the walls, the sheetrock, the wood, your furniture, all that's still holding moisture. So you removed it from the air, but now that's releasing it into the air. So you're taking all this time to remove the humidity. Why the hell would you turn the system off? Oh, it's cool at night. Open the windows, let all the dust, dirt, pollen, and humidity back into the house so all this stuff absorbs it again. Now we have to fight the next day to take it out. That's 1 is humidity. 2, we're removing temperature. 3, we're also filtering the air. So it's a multi-step process. That's why we call it air conditioning, because we're conditioning the air. We're not cooling. We're not just cooling.
So is it good to turn it down a little bit?
We don't recommend no more than a 3 to 4 degree temperature swing because most of the time when you go away to work,
3 to 4 from outside, or 3 to
that's
4
3 to 4
from
degrees
what you normally keep?
temperature swing. Most of the time, people work a standard shift. Well, the standard shift says they're coming home 4 to 5 o'clock at night. It's not the hottest time of the day. Now we're trying to make this unit bring the temperature down. At the hottest point, it's working the hardest it possibly can. And this is when we're going to run our air conditioners? Who came up with this whole theory of we're going to try to save money? Because it doesn't
I
work.
think it's just pure ignorance, man. People don't realize. It's a
Yeah,
lot
100%.
more complicated than people think.
You'd be amazed how many people they call, and they're calling me at 3 o'clock in the afternoon saying my AC is not cooling my house enough. Well, it's 100 degrees out, and did you turn it off this morning? Well, yeah, I always turn it off when I go to work. Well,
Not just that, but their expectations are if it's 100 degrees that you shouldn't expect it to be 70 in your house.
100%. The systems are designed for a 20-degree temperature differential from outside to inside. Can they do more? Yes. We don't, and I shouldn't say we, I don't design air conditioning for worst case scenario. I won't do it because normally when you're running your air conditioner, it's 85 degrees out or 83, 80, it's not that 100 degrees all the time. If we design an air conditioner in this area for that 100-degree day or 102-degree day, when it's 80 degrees out, that unit is going to short cycle so much where it's going to make the air cold in the house, but it didn't remove the humidity. Now we have mold growing on the walls. Well, guess what? And I said the word mold instead of microbial growth.
That's good for me.
But yes, we'll have stuff growing. So I tell people when we design a system, when we hit 95, 98 degrees, you might start losing ground on your thermostat. You might have it set for 74, it might get to 75, you might hit 76. But you shouldn't be uncomfortable because the unit's been running and it dehumidified. So now you're